Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 6 of Civilization 5. No, I didn't get that the wrong way around. This is Civilization 5. Decided it was so long since I played this, I'd give it a go, see if I remembered it, see if it is like riding a bike. And yeah, it's mostly coming back to me. There's the Oracle, we've got it. Free social policy, thank you very much. I actually should have kept that great scientist until we got the Oracle, and then I'd have got 100 gold for popping in, but never mind. Yeah, considering it's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years since I've played this, it's actually surprisingly familiar, I think. So we probably don't want to go down the tradition route. I mean, it actually does increase border expansion rate, and we can get more food, better loyalty. The only ones that are really important are getting later on, really, is patronage and rationalism. Rationalism is like the most important one, because the amount of extra science that you get from rationalism is absolutely insane. But I think we'll go tradition for now until we can unlock rationalism. We'll start putting points in tradition. You have finished Spearman. We're not making much faith. I don't think there are any religions available anymore. Maybe there are. Yeah, there's only one world religion right now, so maybe it is worth it. Maybe we can do it. Vienna is going to work on the National College, because that'll give us plus 50% science and... Well, it'll give us a flat plus 3 science. It'll increase our science output by 50%. I think that's just in the city. And we've got the academy here that's giving us plus 8 science, so it's definitely the way to go. The spearmen can stay here. Let's start upgrading some of these units to swordsmen, actually. We are going to need to repair these. You were going to build a farm, as far as I can remember. Now, we have got that cotton, haven't we? Yes, we have. Manila's growth is really, really slow. He is working on a Colosseum. Still having a few happiness issues, but it's not terrible. Hong Kong really likes us. It's the medieval era. In fact, as we've got the money, because not everybody else likes us, but Hong Kong does currently. So we can get a diplomatic marriage here, and I think we'll just create... Oh, I was just going to create a puppet. We can change it from a puppet status into a full city later, and I probably will. Yeah, they're producing a circus. That gives us a lot of unhappiness, but that will go away. Yeah, I misremembered how that worked. I thought if you created a puppet, it would stay as an independent city-state, but still be under your control. That's not how puppet status works in Civilization 5. I misremembered. We've finished metal casting. We could go straight into steel, so we can get long swordsmen. Physics would give us access to Notre Dame. That's good, because that's plus 10 happiness. That's a good wonder to have. This swordsman can just go about his business. This one can also get an upgrade. We have another caravan route, actually. Oh yeah, we were trading to the city-state, and that city-state no longer exists. Do I want to trade with Washington for the extra 2 science per turn? I don't think it's worth it. We'll just carry on going to Prague, I think. We're on 60 science per turn, so getting an extra 2 I don't think is that good. You want to buy cotton. I do have spare cotton, but I want 7 gold a turn. Yes. There we go. Still haven't found that last civ yet. I do have a scout. He is on auto-explore, because he kind of got a little bit stuck in the middle of everything, so I kind of just put him on automatic because I didn't want to have to deal with it all. We've met Budapest. We know about that camp down there. I don't even know where... Oh, the scout's here. The scout's just walking through city-state territory and basically making them angry with us. Good work. We did get a free composite bowman and a free worker from Hong Kong, so that was nice. Got some fishing boats already. We can go ahead and get a mine on that hill. Let's just get these units... let's go ahead and put you down here, actually, because I'd like to have at least one Or to... In fact, if I get... Let's be honest. If I get attacked from anywhere, it's going to be from Arabia at the minute. So it's worth having the units down there, I think. You've finished that farm. We've actually got access to a source of stone now, so let's go and get that connected. Composite bowman can just sit on alert. We do need a worker up here to fix all of these damaged tiles. He's unhappy that we're expanding near him. We're not really. I don't know how we're anywhere near him. Maybe he just means because of Hong Kong. But, I mean, that city was already there, dude. It's not like someone's just come and put a city right next to you. Let's go ahead and get the mine for production. You can just stay there on alert. This composite bowman can go into the city. And then when it's finished... In fact, we don't need to wait till it's finished. We can move you down here and put you on that. You're going to go there and get a quarry. Every other city's got a unit in, so you just sit on alert mode. And yeah, I'm going to get you back up here to fix these tiles, because we can't sell the salt if it's pillaged, so let's get the salt done first. Now get a workshop here, give us some more production, and it'll give us a great engineer slot. We could and probably should get a caravan though, so let's do that. Manila has finished the Colosseum. We could definitely get a market. Or we could get a shrine. Let's get a shrine. Relatively cheap. It's not one of our greatest cities. It's not even growing at the moment. We don't. Yeah, we can give him open borders. Let's try and stay friendly with people where we can. I'm just going to have a look. Mind you, the growth is mainly due to the unrest. And that's exactly why you don't like unrest, because this rubbish happens. So we've got a few units. Now, luckily we can shoot at them with the city. Just trying to protect my my workers here. I could get another unit down here pretty pronto, so I probably should. And yeah, could we work any better food tiles? Not really, actually. Like I said, I think it's mostly just down to the unrest. On to the next turn. This worker, you should be able to finish constructing that farm. You should be safe. You can just heal up. Yep, on to the next turn. Keep my eye on them. I want to see what they do. Machu Picchu's been completed by Pedro. Pedro's really knocking out those wonders. Right, you're moving in and pillaging. That's a real shame. Well, one unit at a time. Let's start with weakening it with the city. I think we can probably finish them off with that unit. This one did pillage, but kind of wasted his time because he doesn't have any. He didn't have any health loss. We can get here, but that's not close enough for us to fire. But that should be dealt with reasonably soon. This worker I'm just going to back up with now because we'll need to come and repair these tiles. We have finished the fort. Let's consider going up here and getting another farm. You're going to repair the salt first so that we can sell that again. Graz has finished the Colosseum. We could get a circus here. We definitely have some happiness problems. But we're also having growth problems. Let's sort happiness out first. We're not going to grow while we're in negative 15 happiness, and we're just going to be constantly dealing with barbarians. So we'll do it this way around. It'll make more sense. City-states, then it with the barbarian turn. You are attacking the bowman, which is a pain, but not too bad. Not going to attack with the city, because it's better to get experience. There we go, that's those units dealt with. Workers are still working on the mine. So you get over there and sort those out. This unit can get back to Graz pretty quickly. You're going to stay there on alert. You're going to get a farm. That was all reasonably quick to deal with. You want to buy salt. Not for 1 gold a turn, you don't. Yeah, there we go. So still making 22 gold per turn. Jerusalem and Brazil no longer allies. Oh, we've got a great profit. Excellent. So yeah, you go over there. Oh yeah, we're not selling. We don't have the cotton anymore, so you need to go and fix that. That's one of the reasons why we've just gone back down in terms of our happiness, because we did have the cotton and now we don't. So we've got this great profit, and we're going to found a religion with him. The composite bowman is going to go into Manila and heal up. So found a religion. Someone's already stolen my cross, so I usually tend to go for the Taoism icon. And we get to choose a... So we've already got God King, which is the extra +1 to these yields, which at this stage of the game is pretty useless. But we get a founder belief. We can get some extra happiness. We can get some extra gold. Science, when a missionary or prophet spreads this religion to cities of other religions. Tithe is always nice, though, for gold. +1 gold for every 4 followers of the religion. And then we need another a follower belief. And it's, I think, pagodas is normally the nice one. Because pagodas give you 2 faith, 2 culture, and 2 happiness. So we want pagodas. There we go. Quite shocked, actually, that... Oh, Brazil's founded a religion, but quite shocked that we got one that quickly. Although it's not Civilization 6, it's a lot easier to get a religion. Yeah, you'll pay me for the salt. And we've got some more barbarians spawning. That's annoying. You're going to repair that. So... I'm not sure. Now, these haven't spawned within the city, so this looks to me like they've probably come from a barbarian camp somewhere. Let's put a unit in for adjacency. And let's pound on them a little bit with the units that we have here. We should be safe. Now, I could get another unit up there reasonably quickly. I mean, we can get up there in a few turns with the composite bowman. You're going to move there and repair the farm. You're just going to heal up. On to the next turn we go. So we definitely need to keep our eye on these barbarians. Also got to be careful if there is a camp up here, because that's where I'm sending my caravan. I don't want that getting pillaged. Speaking of which, there literally is the caravan. So we'll protect it if we can. You can get... Yeah, you're in lots of rough terrain, so we'll give you that one. Now, we didn't get the kill there, but we can kill the unit with the swordsman, so I am going to do that. At least that protects the caravan then. Composite bowman is still moving in. That worker feels a little bit vulnerable. So let's move him out here to get another farm. We can get another policy. I mean, oligarchy would be nice right now. So any city with a garrisoned unit gains 50% ranged combat strength. But if I take aristocracy, I'll get +1 happiness for every 10 citizens in a city. So I think that might... Have we got any with 10 in yet? No, Vienna's at 9, but it'll help us when we get there. But I should have taken oligarchy first in hindsight. Circus Maximus we do want to get, but we'll get that in the capital. Because even though this is like a generic boost, so this gives me 5 happiness, I could build it anywhere, but you get so many wonders and buildings that give you a percentage increase in the city, you want to try and stack everything all in one city whenever you can. Let's get ourselves a... Let's get a temple. Given the fact that we now have a religion, it's going to be worth getting some faith. You're going over there to build a farm. We've got plenty of workers over here. I guess you could go and build a farm there. On to the next turn. Right, what's that horseman going to do? Really need to deal with the unhappiness. I should have just annexed it, because then I could have built a courthouse in there and solved the problem. So you're coming to pillage the salt. Of course you are. But you've kind of put yourself in a stupid position because you've put yourself closer to the composite bowman. Stop taking me down there, will you? Trying to deal with this problem. Now you can go and stand next to him. Can you attack him on this turn? You probably can. And I know you can turn off in the options to stop the camera from doing that, by the way, and I really should. You're going to move there and shooty shooty. Right, what we're going to do here, because these guys are annoying me, is we're going to build a road. Because we're going to, we'll go this way. It's the same cost whether we go through there or through there, but it means I won't have to go on a hill tile. Yeah, and then, because obviously Hong Kong's not connected to the capital at the moment. You don't have enough movement left. Let's move you there just to protect the worker. Yeah, so that deal was... So here's the thing. In Civilization 5, it's always better, when possible, to get flat gold rather than gold per turn for a luxury. Because let's say you take 7 gold per turn for a luxury for 30 turns. You get 7 gold every turn. If that luxury gets pillaged after 3 turns, the deal ends, but you will have only received 21 gold. And then when you repair it, you can re-up the deal. However, if you get flat gold, which I think is something like 300 and something gold for the 30... No, it's not quite 300 and something gold. 200 and something, 260 something gold. If you get flat gold, where you get the entire amount up front, and then the luxury gets pillaged after 2 turns, it doesn't matter, because you've already received the gold. And then you can repair the luxury and do the deal again and get the full amount again for another 30 turns. And if the luxury gets pillaged 2 turns later, it doesn't matter, you've got the full amount. But I think you can only do flat gold trades with civs you are friendly with. That you, as in that you have a declaration of friendship with, if memory serves. But that's just one of those little... I don't think exploit is the word, but it's just one of those little things that works out nicely when it happens. So you get a nice flat gold... a nice flat gold fee for selling a luxury, and then the luxury gets pillaged a turn later, and, well, that's not your fault. That's Brazil and America, both mutually happy that I'm friends with both of them. Now, is he going to come down here and try and take... Oh, no, you move in there, but you didn't pillage. Interesting. Let's take the shot with the bowman. Because at this point, we could have killed it with anything, and it was all going to be about what we wanted to get the XP on. Oh, you pillaged a tile there, did you? I actually think that might have been a spawn, rather than a barbarian camp. I am going to go and have a little look with the composite bowman. The reason I think it was a spawn is because we got 2 cavalry... literally at the same time, so I don't think it was just a barbarian wandering over from the camp. Yeah, so that was the one that we dealt with. That's fine. Salzburg's finished the caravan. Good stuff. We're having food. We're down to only -9 unhappiness now, so we shouldn't be getting the... I think you have to get -15 to actually have the barbarian spawn, so we should be alright. We can get a stable here, because then the horses, the sheep, and we've got horses and we've got cattle, and we'll soon have sheep here, and that'll give more production, so stable's definitely worthwhile in that city. You're going to get another farm. And building farms, like, it is a bit... Like, if we don't have enough people to work all of these tiles, but you can remove the tiles later. You know, you can always replace an improvement with something else, and it's much more the way to do things in Civ 5, because in Civ 6, where builders have limited uses, you don't really want to spend too much time producing improvements, you know, spending those charges on improvements that you're just going to remove later because it's a waste of builder charges. But in Civ 5, it doesn't really matter. So we don't have very good trade routes from Salzburg, but we can move you to Vienna. I mean, in fact, we can always look here. Not that one, that's the wrong button. Can't work a mouse today. If you go into your trade route overview, you can see your trade routes available. And you can always look at which one gives you the most gold. So Vienna to Vancouver gives me 8.4. Vienna to Jerusalem gives me 7.9. So, you know, my best, in terms of gold, my best trade routes are from Vienna. Vienna's got some food problems right now. We're just building the National College. We're about to get physics. Physics will allow us to build Notre Dame. I'm very tempted to build it. There's physics done. Barbarian encampment cleared. Where? Was that down here? Oh wow, that's great. My auto, so the unit must have left, the unit must have left, or it must have been killed by one of Budapest's unit. But my scout just auto explored and cleared a barbarian camp. That has to be a first. Let's get guilds, because then we can get trade posts, help out our caravansaries. You can go and get that. We do need to get a worker up here to repair this one as well. You're going to just have a look up here. I think that caravan would have been pillaged already yeah, I'm pretty sure that caravan would have been pillaged if there was a barbarian camp up there. You're going to get a farm there. You, I guess, probably just guard the academy. It's one of our most valuable tiles right now. This caravan, yeah, you go to Jerusalem. And that'll actually put some religious pressure on Jerusalem as well. I think we've got time for one more turn. Then that will be the last turn of the video. Hong Kong has completed the circus or whatever they were working on. They're working on a Colosseum now. So maybe I want to slow down on my expansion just a little bit. So let's continue building roads where we can. Oh no, you want to be on that tile. You build a road there. I think you've used all your movement, haven't you? Yeah, but you're going to build a road next turn. You're going to get a farm. Yeah, I don't think it was a barbarian camp. I really do think it was just a spawn. So that's all I can do on this turn, so I am going to end the video there. Thank you so much for watching this series. I hope you're still enjoying it. If you are, as always, please do like and comment, because it really, really does help the channel to grow. You would be surprised how much difference a few likes or even dislikes, it doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't care whether somebody comes along and hits like or dislike on a video. It makes no difference. All YouTube cares about is somebody's clicking one of those buttons. So hit like if you liked it, hit dislike if you didn't. But do you know what? If you didn't like it, leave something in the comments and tell me why. If there's something about a video that you don't like, I can't fix it if you don't tell me what it is. But commenting really, really helps as well. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. You'll get notified when I put new videos out if you click the little bell icon. I'm starting to upload again daily now. I might even be able to move that up to twice daily. Mostly cover strategy games like Civilization, grand strategy like Stellaris and EU4 and things like that, and whatever else takes my fancy. But it's mostly slower paced stuff and less FPS actiony type things. So if you like a nice slow methodical strategy where I talk through what I'm doing, then this is the channel for you. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.